You're about to watch part 1 of the video series, Be a Smart Piano Shopper, How to Save Money and Avoid Disasters. This series teaches you how to save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, know junk when you see it, and how to protect yourself from slick salesmen. Our short little videos teach you everything you need to know in plain English. From what models to run away from, how to buy new or used, basic negotiating tactics, and more. You'll see diagrams, images, animation, plus you'll get to download the latest piano brand rating guide, checklists of questions to ask, and things you need to know. And as an added bonus, we include handy hints with every video, all for free. All we ask is that if you like the first video, that you share it by email, Facebook, or other social media. Today's handy hint: if you walk into a house where the piano is up against the heat, say no thank you, turn around, and leave. We'll explain why in the first video, which starts right now. Hey piano buyers, I'm Charles from Perfectly Grand. You know, right now is the perfect time to buy a piano. You can buy more piano right now for less money than you could just a couple of years ago. And that puts you, the piano buyer, in the driver's seat. But just like when you buy a car, you've got to consider a whole range of things, like make, model, new, used, pricing, financing, where to find the best deals, and whether it was played by a little old lady from Pasadena or some kid banging the heck out of it. So you see, buying a piano is a lot like buying a car. Kinda. So first, most people don't realize that pianos have a limited lifespan. They may look like furniture, but they're not. They have as many working parts as a car, and they carry tons of tension. Over time, eventually, every piano rips itself apart. And this information is important to know, obviously, if you're buying a used piano. But it also helps buyers of new pianos keep their pianos in shape, in tune, and retain resale value. Now, there are 3 things that destroy a piano structurally: humidity fluctuations, coupled with time, coupled with high tension. Low-tension instruments, such as guitars, violins, cellos, carry anywhere from 50 to over 300 pounds of string tension. But pianos, on the other hand, are high-tension instruments and are designed to carry 32,000 to over 45,000 pounds of tension, depending upon size and manufacturer. Pianos are only capable of carrying this amazing amount of tension because of their massive wooden structure and the added support of a very heavy cast-iron plate. Pianos carry this tension whether they are actively being played or not. It doesn't matter. A piano can sit in a corner for 20 years, untouched, the entire time under this enormous amount of stress. So now that you have the high tension part of this equation down, let's add in fluctuations in humidity and time. Now, a great way to understand fluctuations in humidity is to take a look at a household sponge. Sponges are made of wood cellulose. Pianos are made of wood, so they react pretty much the same to fluctuations in humidity. The sponge on the left, which has expanded due to high moisture, is a great example of a piano on a hot, humid summer day in Missouri, while the sponge on the right, which has contracted due to a lack of moisture, is a great example of a piano in a heated, dry house in the middle of a New England winter. Now, for the sake of argument, let's make believe that these sponges represent an upright piano carrying 18 tons of string tension that's sitting in your living room, and that you live in a state that has both a high humidity season and a low humidity season. In parts of the U.S. where these fluctuations are the most extreme, a piano's wood structure can start having problems at 20 years old. In parts of this country that have a consistent environment, such as the Southwest, a piano might not start showing its age until 50 or 60 years. So, if you're looking at used pianos in homes, there are certain things you've got to watch out for, such as pianos up against baseboard heat, or heating vents, or in a room with a frequently used fireplace, wood stove, or propane stove, because these elements can break a piano apart faster than, and knowing this can mean the difference between purchasing an instrument that's in good working order, one in need of repair, or one that's a piece of junk. Stay tuned for our next video where I'll talk about makes and models and the ones you need to avoid. That's it for now. So long, piano buyers.